Good morning, laddies. Sorry, I just woke up. So, sorry. So, yeah. And welcome to a new, what if series called What If Shockwave Was in My Hero Academia? Yeah. In this alternate timeline, Shockwave, instead of being like the big robot for Decepticons and like way taller than a normal person, I kind of shrunk him down to a human level. Yeah. And he has a brother named Denki. Yeah. But me and my friends call him Human Pikachu. Yeah. Because, yeah. So, yeah. Sorry about that. So, yeah. Denki's brother is Shockwave. Because a couple times I did Soundwave for Jiro. Oh, a couple times. But I said, you know what? Let's do Shockwave. Because I'm already sick and tired of doing the what if Soundwave was in My Hero Academia. So I decided to add or to make Shockwave. Yeah. So, and he does have an eye patch. And yeah. And his quirk is basically, or his power is similar to, or he could make his arm, or any part of his body a weapon. Like he could make his arm be like that. But there's a cool part of his quirk is always activated. It's called Shock Absorber. Yeah. Like, yeah. So it's basically, so now we begin. Thingy and him got their quirks checked, and he has something. I forgot the name. I call it shock, or like electric shock, I think. I mean, electricity. It's this one here. This one right here. So, yeah. So, yeah. Basically. And then when the quirk doctor looks over at Shockwave, and he has a quirk called Zorb Shock. It allows him to basically convert electric or energy, or like electric or energy thing, or energy tracks stored into his body. And then when the more energy that he builds up, he can blast it really fast. Yeah. So, now a time skip. And he really did like his brother so much. Like, he couldn't stop talking about him. Like, my brother's so cool. Yeah, time skip to 15. And one of them had, or let's say like, the villain went into their school or couple when they were just little. He had electricity quirk. And the villain is about to, or he says that I'm gonna deep fry all this place and kill every single one of you. And yeah, let me remind you, everybody in the school before was 4, or no, actually 5 years old. So before a time skip. So yeah. So then Shockwave, actually, he says, "Oh, you made me," boom. As instead of it going all the way around the entire your school, it only leaded to one person, Shockwave. He was standing out in the grass. Yeah. At the playfield thing. As he says this. Man. As he runs up, he transformed his arm. And he says that you will not hurt my friends. As he explodes the villain with a cannon. Yeah. There was nothing remains. Like, no, like, skeletons, meat, flesh, or bone. Anything like that. But, yeah. As Denki's like, man, you really went overkill on it, don't you, little bro? There. Hey. As he turns to him, says, hey, I'm okay with that. And I didn't mean to actually kill him. Well, you did, but no big deal. You actually wiped him from existence, that's true. So, tell me, how did you do that? As every student, every teacher couldn't believe that the attack went through, or went all the way to him instead of everyone else. As he says to them that he has a quirk that allows him to guide energy or store energy into my body. But that's actually, when he more used it, it slowly infused it with his body. Like, basically, it's evolving. So when he used it more times through his entire life, and now officially became his abilities. AKA, he's quirkless, but his But his ability evolved into, or no, his quirk evolved into his abilities. So, yeah. That's why he has those little tanks in the back full of electricity, blue wire, red wire. Yeah. So, yeah. Now, time skip to 15, and I'm skipping the internship, ball throw, and yeah. He looked at his brother and tells him, or actually says to him that, ready, charge me up. Okay, little bro. As he charged his attack up to enough voltage to, to actually kill a guy. But the Nomu, he runs in, or I am actually, it's at the USJ thing. So, at the USJ, he says, "You will not hurt my favorite teacher." Kaboom! As explosion. And next minute, the Nomu was no more. Yeah. It got annihilated. And then with it. And yeah. And let's say Class A and Class B work together. And she sees Shockwave. And, and of course, she loves him. Between her and Jiro, wants him to be their husbands. Yeah. So then I'm skipping the sports festival internship. And of course, Cam Park. He actually, I have pictures of Cam Park. This. But, Shockwave, it has also unlocked a new Awaken quirk. So everyone, and when it activated, everyone was tired out from the entire world. It's like someone, when I say they are tired out, I don't mean like they're gonna be dead, kind. As his body is, as he has it stored in his electrical. So then the villains are like, oh, let's kidnap Shockwave, Bakugo, and Todoroki. Yeah. So, Zuko ends up doing this. Or actually, Shockwave got captured, but yeah, he made himself look big, broke the handcuffs, and he says, "Huh, you weren't expecting me to just break out easily, aren't you?" As he knocks everyone unconscious. Yeah. So then now All For One versus All Might. All Might is about to die because his like his full of energy thing is gone. So All For One says, "Time for you to take a nap permanently," as he's about to shoot All Might. As Shockwave runs up, he absorbs the attack with enough force, as he says, "You will not hurt my little, or you will not hurt my favorite idol. I worked so hard to become, surpass everyone. Now, perish." As he uses his cannon, and of course, Shockwave wasn't dumb, as he points it, and yeah, he says, "It's not just a normal zap." As he used it, and when he fires it, boom! It was like a nuclear bomb just went off. Not just once, or not just one, but multiple nukes. Like entire world's nukes just came into one attack. Yeah, All For One was no more. Yeah, as he says, "That was interesting. I feel much better now." As yeah, everybody's like looks at Denki like, "Hey, don't look at me. I'm a little bit surprised that he wields that much power at his fingertips." And plus, it's how it is with my brother. Really? Yeah, it's scary. The thought of him wielding that much power and gaining energy from others is like a whole nother level by itself. Yeah, so Rinko couldn't believe that the her boyfriend had that much power, stored up all that energy. Yeah, and yeah. So, and Jiro is like, and Rinko, they both looked at each other's and told them that, told each other's that, how about we both date him at the same time and get married to him? Okay. As both of them agree, as both of them walked over to Shockwave and tells him to go on a date with both of them. And so they went on a date. Double date. And they got married. partnering after that. And they had 4 kids. 2 from each mother, like her and her. Yeah. Reason why I chose both of them, because his ability is similar to hers, but not with earphone jacks things, like those ones that hanging off of her ears. But instead, he it's the full of electricity, and him shooting stuff out of his hands is like her, I think, gravity stuff, or the, yeah. I was, if if the one that says fire, no, this one was a girl, I would have just used him instead of Ringo. But yeah, I was gonna use Mushroom Girl and save both of them at the same time, but I'm like, that's too much. Already had things planned out. So yeah. So, so yeah. And now this is the end of the What If video. Please leave a like, share, subscribe, and so let me remove this. Okay. So, peace out, y'all.